Glaze from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. This boss was actually suggested to me by a friend, although I have faced him in the past before. This boss, not my friend. I've fought this boss before I have this game. Anyway, this colossal monster actually reminds me a bit of a Final Fantasy boss, with the faces of all the other X's attached to him and him being giant and gray and cool looking. Yep. And you get the frickin' Sword of Love to fight him. Although you can lose it. This is probably one of my favorite parts in the books, and definitely my favorite boss in the entire game. Corliss from Dragon Quest IX. Not only is this one of my favorite RPGs in general, this is one of my favorite DS RPGs. And this boss was the grand finale, the cherry on top. The other analogy for a final thing that makes it really good. I don't know. See those wings? See those wings there? He's an angel! That's a frickin' angel. Frickin', I'm not that solid. This guy was so hard when I got to him. That's what she said. That I needed the help of my friend and my brother to take him down. 3 of us. And, of course, the white mage. I forget her girl. Anyway, he packs quite a punch and throws everything he's got at you. And can even mess you up if you're trying to build up power or speed. Also, look at him! He's a frickin' demon angel hybrid thingamabobber. Definitely another work of nightmares. Dream Dance from Sonic after the sequel. Before the sequel was good, after the sequel was even better, and the final boss, holy crap. This boss is amazing, probably my favorite Sonic boss ever. And it's a fan-made game. Sega, I found your problem. The music is just... Mach Sigma. The name of the music is just amazing, and I want to give the maker all of my everything because it's so awesome, and I think I hear some Seaside Hill in there. The fight is super fast, super exciting, and super fun. You never get bored with it. And throughout the game, you saw these random feathers drop and a looming speedster on the loose. And this was it. The final battle. And it's even got Angel Island in the background. Your final destination that leads to Sonic 3. Also, you guys should pick up this game and play it because it's freaking amazing. The Champion from Pokemon Red, Blue, Leaf Green, and Fire Red. Just wow. This fight scared me as a kid. I had no clue I would be fighting my rival for the title of champion. Not only that, but the beginning of the music is just horrifying, and probably the most powerful piece of music I've ever heard in a Pokemon game. Now, I did play Blue first, not Leaf Green. I'm just using the Leaf Green footage because it has, in my opinion, the better music. Or the better version of the music. But this fight, man, this fight, it was tough, agonizing, but you were training for it the whole time. Every time you fought your rival, you learned a little bit more about him until you were ready to take him on. And I never goofed around naming my rivals. It was always after friends or close rivals. So I felt like I was having the greatest fight of my life with one of my best friends. And I just kinda grew a connection to this fight. That's kind of what made it special. But holy cannoli, is it hard! I almost lost my first time, but luckily, I had that good old Dragonite on my side. Roxas, from Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. If there's anything that I can say about this boss, it's that I would consider it an art. Just watch what you're up against. Roxas is just a shitstorm of attacks that nobody saw coming. Heck, when I started playing Final Mix for the first time, I got stuck on him and died because I'm so used to it being a cutscene in a normal version of Kingdom Hearts 2. Now, what I'm fighting here is a data copy, which you find later on in the game. This is aka hard mode. Scoring 2 Keyblades, Oblivion and Oathkeeper, Roxas is armed and ready to kick the ever-living shit out of you. He even uses moves and attacks that are impossible to have any resistance to. Light. Roxas is the only boss in the entire game to use light attacks, and don't hope for any earring for that remedy. Light resistance is only in Dream Drop distance so far. Along with his Keyblades, he will also start casting Faith and Salvation, some of the best moves in the recent Kingdom Hearts games, which you can only get with Sora and Ventus. Not only is he using those two, but a move yet to be usable in any Kingdom Hearts game, Holy. Holy is a spell from a few Final Fantasy games, where light spheres are shot at the enemy. Farther down the line of the fight, Roxas will actually start casting Faith while attacking, making attacks more difficult to dodge or block. It's like a brick wall if you combined it with Faith and Salvation, and then added 2 giant holy balls. Yeah. Aside from the actual fact, the music for this fight is just amazing. The other Promise, which is Roxas's theme song, is remixed for this fight and plays a very emotional key in this fight and Roxas as nobody. I actually started to cry after playing this fight a few times just from the pure awesomeness. That's why Roxas from Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix is the #1 most epic boss fight.